Good morning. Good morning. Good Erev Shabbos. Special greetings to our soldiers at Fort Jackson, to our Air Force Base, and everybody watching our video. There's much in Judaism about the what. What is kosher? What is not? What is sacred? What is secular? There's much about how to study, how to pray, how to grow in our relationship with God and other people. But there's relatively little about the why. And in this week's Torah portion, Moses says some of the most inspiring words about the why of Jewish existence. Now, Moses communicated an unshakable certainty that what had happened to the Jewish people would eventually inspire the world. Listen to the language that Moses uses. Has anything so great as this ever happened? Referring to the giving of the Torah. Has any people heard the voice of God speaking out of fire as you haven't lived? Moses knew that Jewish history was unique, special. A small, defenseless group had been liberated from the greatest empire of all by God himself. Moses' first point, that Jewish history was a story of redemption. His second point was the uniqueness of the revelation at Sinai. No other nation saw God as the architect of society, as the orchestrator of its music, of justice and mercy, liberty and dignity. Why? Because God loved Abraham and his children, because they were his children. And he had promised the patriarchs that he would bless and protect them. Judaism at heart is a love story between God and a very particular people, often a difficult people, sometimes serene, sometimes joyous, but close, intimate, always inward looking. But Judaism was not meant just for Jews alone. God told Abraham, I will bless those who bless you, and those who curse you I will curse. Through you, all the families of the earth will be blessed. Jews were to be a source of blessing to the world because God is the God of all humanity. So what we do as Jews makes a difference to all of humanity. We're an example of what it looks like to love and be loved by God. Other nations would look at Jews and sense that some larger power was at work in their history. We were not called to convert the world. We were called on to inspire the world. Our role is to be God's ambassadors to the world, giving testimony through the way we live that it is possible for a small people to survive and thrive under the most adverse conditions, to continue to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. This is the mission statement of the Jewish people. The conclusion that I have seen from a lifetime of Jewish service is that non-Jews respect Jews who respect themselves, their Judaism. The world is in a current state of turbulence, and it needs the Jewish message, which is that God calls on us, all of us, to be true to our faith and a blessing to others regardless of their faith. Imagine a world in which everyone believed this. That would be a world transformed. If you want to change the world, start by understanding the why. Have a good Shabbos.